Hey guys, this is Live Food Lotus here, and it's been around 40 days raw now, which sounds like nothing, but I've also been 3 years high raw vegan. And anyways, I'm really excited now that I've gone fully raw and my skin's improving, my hair's growing faster. I'm growing out my hair. This I usually shave, but now I'm growing it out because I'm going through a different phase in my life. And I'm noticing improvements with my GERD. Now I am eating a midday meal with higher fat, and then lower fat salad or fruit for my later meal, which is dinner. But yeah, in the mornings I'll usually have either a green smoothie with bananas and greens, flax oil, or I will have some watermelon or pears, whatever alkaline fruits I can get and that are ripe. But the green smoothies are really good. Dr. Goldner's style. I can't quite put that many greens in there, but I try, and I'm feeling good on that. I am questioning about bananas and avocados because I've heard something about the histamine intolerance, and I've been getting some allergies, so I don't know if that's just a detox thing. So I'm going to experiment, but I need to buy bananas because they're very affordable, and avocados. Yeah, but what I came here to really tell you about was that my period this week was only 2 days, and I'm so excited about it. I hope I'm not jinxing it and it just comes back tomorrow or something, but literally I am so thrilled because I'm ready for it just to go. But I'm also in perimenopause. So yeah, I just had a couple days of spotting, and I thought, oh, it's my period. It's going to be a debilitating, week again. It's always been for the past 2 years, or actually most of my life when I've had my period, I've had really bad cramps, but especially in the last 2 years since I started perimenopause, the cramps are even worse. I have to take painkillers. Sometimes I have to leave work. I also feel faint or nauseous at work, and then I have to go home and lie down, and it's awful. I feel ill. I get menstrual migraines every month. So bad. It's just really terrible. And finally, I also had an iron deficiency, and I had to go to the hospital. And because I felt faint, and because I was losing so much blood, I was bleeding every hour, and I had a period that was 27 days once last year. So after that, I started taking iron supplements religiously. I take a vegan gummy, and yeah, so it's improved a lot. It's been a journey. The last 2 months were not as painful either. I had a headache maybe one day, which still sucks, but my period was about 5 days. Some regular flow, and it wasn't overly heavy, and I didn't have cramps, which is the best part. Sometimes it's so bad I can't move. I have to lie there on a heat pad. I can't sleep all night. All the works. Yeah. So anyways, since I went raw on Christmas of 2025. Now it's 2026, and I'm happy that I've stuck with it so far, and I'm just really happy about this period being so light and just a couple days of spotting, and that's it. Pretty much no cramps. I had some feeling of some cramping in the last week, backache, kind of sciatica feeling in my legs, so I was just doing yoga. I knew my period was coming. Yeah, it's like my psoas and leg pain, but I thought it was also related to my Aikido training and my foot, since my foot, I sprained my foot in the past. So anyways, yeah, I'm really happy that I didn't have to miss any Aikido this week either. I trained 7 times last week for Kangeko, which is called cold training, where we try to train as much as we can. And then I still went Monday and Tuesday after I got my period. And yeah, I didn't have to miss any work. I've just had so much energy. I'm able to do all the things I love to do. I'm a circus artist. I did flow arts on Sunday. Last weekend I went to Game of Thrones out of town, a juggling festival. Yeah, so this is really great, and I'm gonna stick with it. So yeah, if you're watching, just hope to help somebody out there who might be struggling with hormonal balance or perimenopause or adenomyosis, anything like that. Because the gynecologist told me that I should get on birth control pills, and I told her I wanted to try to heal it naturally. And she said, okay, yeah, we can watch it. So I've been trying to do that for maybe the past 6 months. I do take a supplement. It's called serapeptase, which another health coach recommended. It's supposed to help with inflammation. Yeah, so, but I think the raw diet is the thing. I try not to overdo it with the fats. It's really hard for me to stay really super low fat. I actually feel better, I think, with a little bit more fat than 10% or 15%. So, yeah, maybe 20 or 30% is probably better for me personally. But yeah, so that's my journey so far, and I'm excited to see what's gonna happen and continue with it, because I'm getting so many good results so far. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.